Hey, hello and welcome to my living room jam. Hope you're doing well wherever you're at. Where I'm at, it's very cold. We are very much in the throes of winter. It is wind gusts of 50 miles an hour and single-digit temperatures outside, which is a great excuse to be inside playing guitar. So I thought for tonight we would talk about Love Her Madly by The Doors. Cool song, cool backstory behind it, fun to play. So let's go ahead and do that. And not too much to know about this song. A couple chord changes we'll talk about, but for the most part it's pretty straightforward. So it starts out on that A. So you got that right. So nice and easy there. Let's go ahead and have a look at the chord charts, and then we will go ahead and talk a little bit about how the song's put together. Here we go. And the chord chart is linked in the show notes, so you can call that up and have a look. All right. For this song, pretty straightforward. You are looking at starting out on the A minor, as we mentioned. Then it goes through the A minor, D, A minor, C, F, D. Pretty straightforward. The chords are laid out on this exactly where they fall in the song. This is the same key as the recording, so all good there. The one thing I would note is when you get down to this change here, that's kind of quick. So it's the F, D, G, E, A minor. So be F, D, G. So there you go, kind of quick like that. So you just practice that a little bit so you can get that rhythm down and make sure you get that knocked out fast enough. But aside from that, it's nice and straightforward. The other thing I would note is that in the chord chart, it is specified as hold the A minor shape 8 bars through the solo. Since I'm not playing a solo and I don't have anybody else here who is, what I decided to do was loop back through the chords through the verse and pre-chorus in the background of that instead, and then go back to the vocal part immediately following that. So you'll see when you run through it how I set it up. That's just my thought on it, so the way I arranged it, but feel free to adjust accordingly. And if you have somebody playing a solo, or if you're playing a solo, then you can just go right along with what you already have there. So anyways, let's go ahead and jump back here. All right, and let's go ahead and give this one a try. So here we go. Let's see how it sounds. You love her madly, but you need her badly. Don't you love her ways? Tell me what you say. Don't you love her madly? You wanna be her daddy? Love her face. you love her madly? Don't you love her madly? Don't you love her madly? All right, there you go. Love Her Madly, as interpreted by me. I hope that you can rock out to that and come up with your own version of that song. It's a lot of fun to play. It's a very cool song, and it has an interesting backstory, too. So I'll go ahead and jump right into that. The song, Love Her Madly, was written by Robbie Krieger, the guitarist for The Doors. Krieger composed the song on a recently purchased Gibson 335 acoustic 12-string guitar. As a side note, I don't know if you've ever played a 12-string guitar, but those are interesting. Very full, unique sound. You definitely know the sound, but strange to play those, in my estimation, if you're not used to it. Anyways, the lyrics revolve around Krieger's experiences with his girlfriend Lynn, who frequently threatened to leave him during arguments. The inspiration for the song stems from Lynn's habit of slamming the door loudly after each disagreement. Lynn Veras, a former go-go dancer, met Krieger at the Ondine Club in New York City. This was an invitation-only celebrities club, apparently. Despite having a brief fling with Jim Morrison, she ended up marrying Krieger in 1972, and they remained together to this day. So how about that? Pretty cool, right? The title of the song is a play on a phrase popularized by Duke Ellington, who would say, "We love you madly" at his concerts. Love Her Madly was the first single released from the Doors' L.A. Woman album, which turned out to be their last with Jim Morrison. The single came out in March 1971, around the same time Morrison left for Paris, where he later passed away. The Doors were known for not having a bass player. I don't know if you know that or not, but they did not. The bass parts were typically played on keyboard, but they occasionally utilized one in the studio for added depth. So on this particular song, they do have a bass player. It is a gentleman named Jerry Sheff, who's famous for his work with Elvis Presley, and he played the bass on this song. So, the song features the mellow tone, allowing Jim Morrison to showcase his crooning style. Morrison, a fan of Frank Sinatra, would occasionally channel Frank Sinatra's vocal style. The lyrics include a poetic and somewhat enigmatic section about lost love and deep blue dream involving 7 horses. Krieger mentioned that Morrison enjoyed incorporating confusing elements into the songs, and that the reference to 7 horses was a nod to Morrison's interest in horse racing from his Florida days. The recording process for Love Her Madly was laid back and casual. The musicians played together without overdubs, and the band produced the song themselves with the help of engineer Bruce Botnick. The entire L.A. Woman album, including this track, was recorded in just 2 weeks. How about that? That's pretty wild. Despite its success, the song received criticism from the band's longtime producer, Paul Rothchild, who found it reminiscent of cocktail music. Rothchild distanced himself from the project, but the band proceeded to produce the album independently. So did not know that. Love Her Madly has been featured in the movie Forrest Gump, played during a scene when the character Jenny, portrayed by Robin Wright, runs out of a motel with a black eye. Additionally, surviving Doors members Krieger, John Densmore, and Ray Manzarek recorded a new version of the song with Bo Diddley for the 2000 Doors tribute album Stoned Immaculate. I have not heard that, but I might have to look it up. The B-side to the single is You Need Meat, Don't Go No Further, a remake of a Willie Dixon song with Doors keyboardist Ray Manzarek on lead vocals. Also haven't heard that song. I'm going to have to look that up too. So hopefully you can look these up as well. The song was also included in the Doors' 1972 compilation album, Weird Scenes Inside the Gold Mine. The Doors performed Love Her Madly only twice in concert. The limited live performances were at the Dallas State Fair Music Half on December 11th, 1970, and at New Orleans Warehouse the following day. The scarcity adds a unique aspect to the song's live history. So, there you go. That's what I know about this song. I do think it's interesting that it's not only is it inspired by a real person, that always makes the song interesting, that real person was the girlfriend and later wife and still married to this day to the guitar player for the band. That's pretty cool. So did not know that, and I learned that today, and I hope you learned something today as well. Anyways, I will talk to you later. I want to get out of here, and I think it's time to cook some dinner. That's what I'm usually doing at the end of these shows, and I think that's what I'm going to be doing tonight. So anyways, I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.